Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. In this new video, I will be drawing this figure. But before we get started, of course, this is our education and our learning section. Remember the 7 things that we need to set up in AutoCAD. We must set up, or we must choose our template. We must turn off our grid. We must set our units. We must set our limits. We must set our text height and our dimension style. Yeah. So for a typical plane and solid geometry, these are the only things that you will need to change. Under line, you want your extend beyond dimension line to be approximately 2, and offset from origin, you want this to be like 4. Yeah. And for arrow size, you want your arrow size to be between 4 to 5, and one close fill. Text height can be between 5 to 6. Offset from dimension line, this can be 2. And under primary units, we change only our precision. Under text, we change only text height. Under symbols and arrows, we change only the arrow size. Yeah. No, that's out of the way. Let's get into this drawing. Yeah. Now, this seems to be a sink. Looking at this drawing, the overall dimension is rectangle. We could use a couple of techniques, but for this I will be using multi-line. Multi-line, yeah, then fillet. So first I'll be drawing the overall dimension, but for that I must change to my construction layer. So now that I've changed to my construction layer, my next step is to type REC for rectangle. Left click for my start point, then click my 80 by 40, enter. Now that this has been established, my next step is to type multiline, ML for multiline. And for this, I'm going to change 2 things. A justification. This determines where the dimension reference is taken from, top or bottom, or 0. In this case, I want it to be bottom. And the scale determines the width or the parallel distance between both lines. In this case, the parallel distance here is 5 consistently, so I will change this to 5, enter. I then ensure that author is on. I then left click here. Oh, I need to go in opposite direction. Spacebar to reactivate. So left click here, come this way, left click there, and left click here, enter. That is now done. Now, to be able to trim this, I must explode it. That's of great importance. You will not be able to manipulate this if you have not exploded it. So my next step is to type X for explode, enter. Next time I trim here, TR, enter, click, escape. Oh, now go back to multiline, ML, enter. And I don't need to reset these because the last value is there. No, I will run center. Yes, center justification. Scale 5. That's good. So I left click here, then go down, left click here, enter. Then of course I must explode this. Then trim, TR, enter. Click there, click here, escape. That's almost done. So that's the beauty of multiline. It helps you. It helps you to go very. It helps you to draw very fast. Now I am gonna fillet these. This has a fillet radius of 5. So I type F for fillet, enter, polyline, enter. No, start over. F for fillet, enter, P, enter, radius, R, enter, and I want a radius of 5, enter. So I left click here. I don't want to work. F for fillet, enter, P for polyline, radius of that, enter. Let me go again. F for fillet, enter, polyline, enter. I'm not quite sure what's the problem here. Alright, let me go again. F for fillet, enter, radius, enter, enter. Alright, let me do it individually. Then touch multiple. But this should be able to give me all of them at once. But I must say, these software, based on experience, at times they tend to hack up. So they might work okay at once, and some other time it will not work. Right, so that is done. Now to draw a circle, I engage C for circle, enter. To specify the center, I'm going to use middle of 2 points, M2P. So for that I type M2P, enter. The command bar says, I click here for the first point, click here for second point, then add my radius of 3, enter. Space bar, or I could just, I could move this, or copy, CO, enter. Choose here as the base point, and then come across here and choose the same point as the base point, and that is now done. Simple as that. Yep. Again, that's pretty much done. So my next step now would be to change this to the appropriate layer and a dimension. Of course, I will not be going into dimension because you should know how to do it by now. Yeah. Again, just to recap, 7 things that you must set up before you start drawing. You must, excuse me, set up your drawing, must choose your drawing template. In this case, I typically use AutoCAD. The next thing to do is to turn off your grid. Just in case you were not seeing the option to turn off your grid, you can go down here, this section right here, go here to add and remove status bar commands. Yeah. So this section down here is referred to as the status bar, and these are all status bar commands. For dimensioning, these are the values, the recommended values for plane and solid and or engineering drawing. Okay. Again, guys, you don't have to be good to start, but you must start to become good. Peace out. Again, if you like what I'm doing, like, share, and subscribe. These are some really good videos.